Okay. Hey, howdy, hello everyone. Apillo here. Once again, straight off the bat, as you can see, there is no gameplay footage in this video, and that's because this is not gonna be a Pillow Talk. This is gonna be me coming to you straight, no idea at hand other than just what I need to express, how I'm feeling, pretty much, where I've been, where I'm going to be, and what not to worry about. So, there will hopefully be timestamps that I will add later after this video is posted when I get the time to. There will not be cuts, as you can see there, etc., etc. I'm just gonna go straight stream of consciousness, tell you all of these things. So, first things first, I want to say thank you all amazingly on the Pillow Talks. I didn't expect them to do as well as they have been doing. I didn't expect them to grow my channel as much as they have been doing, in terms of views, in terms of subscribers, commenters. It's been really cool knowing that people will actually tune in consistently to watch my content and comment and like it, etc. That's been really cool. So I want to thank y'all for that. But off of that, as y'all might have noticed, my commitment to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule hasn't been able to be upheld just as well, and that's primarily due to the fact that the content structure of Pillow Talks, while it is something that I do like doing, and while it is something that I will continue, it is something that requires both interaction on my behalf in terms of creating content and also on your behalf as a viewer, as someone who watches my content, of telling me what you want to see. I need to know what y'all want to see so I can cover it and keep y'all happy, and so that whenever y'all are happy and watching, it makes me happy. So if you want to, go ahead, say down in the comments what you want me to cover, and I'll get to it. Just please bear with me on that. But off of that, with Pillow Talks, it's also been an issue of me effectively doing videos last minute, not recording last minute. I record all of my Pillow Talks essentially in one day, in a single burst, but then I have to edit it throughout the week. And pretty much every Pillow Talk that I've done, it's been a situation of me staying up to 1 o'clock in the morning, the night beforehand, like editing the video, going through, making sure everything is okay, then creating the thumbnail, uploading it, putting the tags in it, getting it scheduled. And that's something that I can do, but right now it is something that I can't manage. Which isn't to say that I'm stopping Pillow Talks indefinitely, it's to say that I need to restructure. Because right now I'm a senior in high school. So what I'm doing right now, I have to juggle my senior year, which I've fallen back behind on due to producing for YouTube. I have to college applications. I have to get ready to go to college, and that's something that I've fallen behind on. I haven't even applied to things like FAFSA yet. That's how behind I am on that. I have to juggle my real life job, which, is the thing that allows me to afford this camera, that allows me to afford this microphone, and afford to put gas in my car so I can drive to school in the first place. Because my school's weird, I could take a bus, but it wouldn't jive well, because I'm not going to go too in depth because I'm not trying to dox myself. My school's just weird when it comes to buses. That's all I'm going to say. But again, work, school, college stuff, my personal life in general, I'm a human. I have things that I have to deal with. I have relationships that I have to upkeep. Things of that nature. I have stressors in my personal life. And on top of that, I have YouTube, and like dealing with the stress of, oh, is this video gonna do well or not? What is my audience gonna like, etc. And all of these 5 things have led to something that I've dealt with before, which is burnout. I've been falling behind in my schoolwork. I've been falling behind in my college applications. And I've essentially I've started to hate my job, which I always kind of hated my job, but I've really started to hate my job. Um and my personal relationships thankfully have not suffered from it, and my YouTube has not suffered from it. All of the upload issues that you've seen with my YouTube channel has quite literally, up until like the most recent video that was supposed to come out, it's literally been a situation of I couldn't have something prepared in time, or there were issues in editing, and I tried to upload something and it just wouldn't go through. So I've effectively been focusing all of my time on what was in effect a hobby, something that I would love to turn into a job, but in effect a hobby. Which isn't good because I need to focus on my schoolwork. I have a really good GPA to maintain, and I need to focus on getting into college so that if this YouTube stuff doesn't work, which I don't trust that it will, never trust that something like this will. That's the one advice that I've always gotten. Never trust that YouTube will work for you. But if this stuff does fall through, I need to have something to fall back on, and I'm trying to go to college so I can have that. So, with that all being said, I will be taking a hiatus. This is what this is. This is a hiatus announcement. I'm not going to be stopping producing content. This is not my retirement. I don't want to disappear on y'all for months like I did before when I got burnt out previously. This is me announcing this is what's going to happen. I'm going on hiatus. It is what it is. I will be back eventually. Hopefully I'll be back in 2 weeks. I don't know for sure though. Going into this, when I hit that record button, I was going to commit myself to 2 weeks. But since saying all of the things that I've just said, I've gotten it through my head. 2 weeks likely isn't going to be enough, because I have a lot of things on my plate that I need to do. And as much as I don't want to put this on hold right as it's starting to take off, I need to prioritize number one. You all know me as a pillow, or just pillow, or, whatever you know me as. There are people in my life that know me as something else. And I know myself as something else as well. And I can't let this, as much as I love y'all, and the joy that it brings me to know that y'all watch my content and actually think that I have something to say, to the point where I'm netting not like outstanding over the moon views, but any views at all, to know that people are willing to listen to that means so much to me. But at the end of the day, I can't sit here and scream into a microphone and make ends meet. And as much as I don't want to put this on hold, I can't get burnt out on this. And I can't get burnt out due to me trying to focus on this and then have that burnout extend to my future, to my college, to my grades this school year, to me at my job and potentially falling behind in that. I can't let that happen. I care so deeply for this channel, and I'm not going to abandon it. But as it stands, I'm in a rock and a hard place where I either have to decide between doing this or living my life as a high school senior who's about to graduate and go to college and do a major, a pretty strenuous major at that. What I'm planning on going into, I can't juggle both of these things. because I'm a human person. These are 5 things that I've laid out: my personal life, my school, my college, YouTube, my job. These are 5 things that I'm having to juggle as a 17-year-old. And I'm not gonna let one of these things potentially nuke my chances of being successful into adulthood. Because if there's one thing that I'm afraid of, my number 1 fear is suffocation, my second fear is failure. And I know it sounds dark, and I'm being as candid as possible. Again, no cuts in this video. I'm running at 10 minutes, no cuts in this video. My biggest fear is being 25 years old and having failed at YouTube and not having anything to fall back on. That's terrifying. And I'm trying to prevent that from happening, which is why I'm gonna go on hiatus. The earliest that I'll be back is 2 weeks. The latest I'll be back is maybe 2023. Early 2023, maybe January-ish would be the latest I'll be back. Certainly, though, if I had to ballpark it, I'd say maybe after Thanksgiving. Because a lot of the college stuff happens in October and November before Thanksgiving. The moment I get that acceptance letter from the college that I want to go to is the moment that I pick back up, effectively. The moment that I'm guaranteed to pick back up. I don't know what else to say other than, if you're still watching this far in, thank you so much for all of your help. The Pillow Talk that I was editing that was intended for this past Wednesday, I will release on Monday with hopefully an added message telling people to watch this video. And after that, I'll still be active on Twitter. I'll make the occasional community post to update y'all to where I've been. But I'm gonna go from being a pillow for a while to being a high schooler. It's not something that I want to do, but it's something that I have to do. It was not a fun choice to make. But again, like I said, between this and my life, between this, which is a shot in the dark, and a surefire bet, I'm gonna take the surefire bet. I'm not a gambling man. I'm sorry for missing uploads. I'm sorry that I'm gonna continue missing uploads, considering the fact that Pillow Talks are gonna be on hold. But when I come back, I'm gonna be better than ever. It's gonna be consistent. I'm gonna have my thoughts more organized. I'm gonna have a plan on how to go forward. I'm gonna know what to do. I'm gonna be better than ever. But to achieve that, I need to look out for number 1 first, and number 1 is gonna be my personal life. So, like I said, if there's anything that you will want me to cover on my Pillow Talks when I do come back, drop it in the comments. I'll get to it. I love seeing y'all's comments. And even if it's just a nice comment, it means a lot to me. So feel free to do that. If you want to contact me, I'm best reached on my Twitter. My DMs are always open, even just for a conversation. So I don't know how else to end this except for thank you for watching. I'll be back. Like the Terminator. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm taking a break. And if anything changes in the break schedule, like I may need to take an extension, etc., you will be updated. You will be updated. I love you all. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.